right, so let's go.
Hey everybody, welcome to Popcorn Planet, and this is Nerd Wars. Welcome to Nerd Wars, everybody. I'm Andy Signor. Had a late start because it's been a crazy day today. I've been editing. I just edited an awesome new video over in Movie World. Predator was Jean-Claude Van Damme. Yes, go over there and watch it. Also, Aliens versus Predator versus the Avengers. It was a perfect hybrid of two Predator videos that I hope you guys will click and watch later after this, or maybe you already did. But tonight we are back. We're live, and I got my man Jody and my man Adon are in the building. We are hanging. Thanks for coming, guys.
We here.
This is gonna be fun.
Show me your nuts.
Tonight's gonna be loose. I just saw you over on Mad Monster. It started a little strange because the guy knew nothing about movies, and then you got to some interesting places though with him. Mad Monster, friend of mine. I'm glad you guys supported over there. They're fun guys, and then you got some serious debates.
Yeah, he's dope. Are you opening up a box of condoms?
I am. I'm opening up a strawberry daiquiri because it's time tonight. I'm partying
strawberry
tonight.
Daiquiri.
Frozen. I keep these in my freezer.
Sissy drink.
They're like $1. You can go get them at like $1, and then they're already frozen, and then you just oh man, look at this.
How many of those do you need to get tipsy, bro?
Well, I mean, one can do it if I haven't eaten, which I haven't.
One?
Yeah, I'm a light. We've never hung out in person, Jody, but yeah, Adon can attest. I'm a bit of a lightweight.
You a lightweight, Adon?
Yeah, he drinks the light stuff.
Okay, for sure.
Look at what. Speaking of Adon, what do you got in your hands there, Adon? Tell the world.
I got the technical name is Weijang Predaking. Power of the Primes Predaking. And he's almost put together.
So nerdy.
This is
so nerdy.
He could have just said a Transformer, but he's like, no, the Predaking of a Prime. It's a Predaking.
Oh yeah.
What?
No, this is like nerd right here.
Yeah, well, this is alcoholic right here because I don't have enough. They don't put enough booze in this, so I bring
got the Malibu.
I got the Malibu, and then I top
Malibu
it off
in the house.
to liquefy
All right,
it.
for
Rather
sure.
than adding some water, you just add a little bit.
What's up, y'all? James Lab is still in here. Nada's in here. Surge 562. So William.
Look who just joined as well. He's
Lewis,
here.
get your butt up in here.
Lewis! Now it's a party. Now it's a party.
Man, me and Lewis been tag teaming all day.
I got him again. I followed Jody.
Your camera's off,
we've been
dude.
tag teaming all day. We was on three different channels.
What'd you do before? I missed the first one. I was editing. What'd you do first?
We went to Lunga.
Oh, you were in Lungas. Oh, nice. Cool. Yeah, I haven't been on there in a while. I got to go support him. Your camera's not on, Lewis. Sorry.
It's not on?
No, I don't see you, man.
God,
show us your face.
Show us your face. What's in your face? What's in the box? All right.
The rest
what
of
about
you?
now? Start with my video. Let's see.
Oh, there you are. Yeah.
There he
is.
Full
The
house.
video's whack
Cheers,
again.
everybody.
Damn it.
At home, we got a water. You got a drink. Whatever you're doing.
I got some
Malibu,
right
the
here.
best of the lightweights. Amen. Cheers, everybody. Oh, yeah. All right, guys. You in the chat, you dictate how the show goes. I got a few topics I want to talk about. Some videos I already posted. Just want to hang with these guys. We're going to talk for a bit, entertain you guys. But I wanted to start with this first question. Given 2020, man, 2020 has proved there's a lot of just terrible people in the world, depending on where you want to say. But the world's getting kind of crazy, getting overcrowded. Things are kind of going wild. Did Thanos have a point? Could an argument be made? Could an argument be made that, at some point, you know what? Maybe he was right. Maybe we just got to just start over. We got to wipe half of these people out and start over, rebuild together. Look, obviously, it's never good to have a genocide, so I don't think any of us are going to endorse that fully, but let's argue. It's a debate show. Is there any version of a world where it could have made sense? Surge, thank you for the super chat. Oh, man, Surge. Sus gang in the house. I want to get tagged by Jody and Lewis. Not me. I'm so offended, Surge. When are you going to like me? My God, Surge.
There he is. James Lavenfield is coming.
Bam, bam, bam. Now that's how you start a stream. All right.
Hammy right there.
Right
Cheers to you, James.
Hammy.
And James didn't even ask anything. James is like, yep, I'm just donating. See you.
Yeah, he like
I
that.
see you.
Yeah, he just throws money.
I see you, man. I see you,
money.
James. Cheers to you. Oh, hits me good tonight.
That's the hammy right there, bro.
It's tough when and Lewis. You got to hit Lewis. You got to hit Jody, Don. Cash apps. Is Uzo in there? He's usually good at that.
Uzo's a dude.
He's a Bunda. Thank you, Bunda. He's getting the words out. Yeah, we're all. It's crazy. So thank you when you support us. It means a lot. Keeps us going. So I appreciate that. So anyway, what I was getting at though, James, this round's for you now. Does anybody want to say, you know what? Yeah, I'll argue Thanos is right.
100% he was wrong.
He was wrong.
Bro.
Oh, I thought
I'll go with Thanos is right as I'm putting together my toys.
Jody, you want to go right or wrong? I'll go. You can pick, and I'll go the other side.
I'm wrong.
He's wrong.
I'm
so
wrong.
Adon
I'm
and
Lewis.
Don and I will take the devil's advocate because I mean I don't actually support genocide, but I'm going to do it for the sake of Nerd Wars. Don and I are going to argue. You know what? Thanos has a point. All right, and Jody and Lewis is going to say no, it's not. All right, who wants to start? Don looks busy with his toy.
I'll go.
Jody,
I'll
go
anchor.
for it.
That's his confidence.
I'll
plan.
anchor.
I got this.
I'll anchor.
All right, go, Jody.
Freak. Yeah. So Thanos in the long run. First of all, there were two Thanoses. Two Thanoses and two different ideologies. In Infinity War, he learned finite resources, finite, gotta cut in half, finite. And then in Endgame, he flipped everything on his head and said, I was wrong. I thank you for teaching me a lesson. I have to change things up. So he himself already wrecked himself with his own ideology because the two movies contradicted one another. Two different freaking Thanoses in those movies. But if I'm going to break it down, I would say the issue was there was too many mouths and not enough resources. In the world that we exist in now, we're good. We got resources like a motherfucker. The problem is we got disease and famine and war and civil unrest.
Whoa. Hold on.
Whoa.
That's a big noise.
Andy is starting tonight. Show off right.
Marcos!
Medium light skin tone. Love your shows and Jody's is always.
Marcos!
Bringing is a game platinum.
Dropping the Shawshank $100.
I can't see sheep.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
Marco!
woo!
Sorry, Jody. We'll pause this fight for a second. Holy moly! My God, Marcos, you did it! And
there it is.
You did it through PayPal. Bravo, sir! Bravo! He knows how to do this. Bravo! Round of applause for Mr. All right.
Thanks, Marcos.
Marcos.
Day,
whoo! All right.
legit.
Sorry. So you
There
were.
it is.
I didn't ignore you, Jody.
I
but-
was saying, we have plenty of resources. This is for you, Marcos. I'm about to wreck Andy's shit with this. There was plenty of resources. There was plenty of food. There's plenty of. It's just more of a civil unrest. In fact, I think we don't need Thanos in this climate. We need a hero. We need a Superman in this motherfucker. We don't need no Thanos, bro. Get him up out of here, bro. Get us some heroes to save the day.
Interesting take to go with you, but beyond even just Thanos, Jody, the argument is the snap the right idea? Did Thanos have the right idea with a snap?
No.
I want to talk about the snap. All right, Don, you want to go or you want me to go? I'm going to log in.
Jump into this. And
Go.
To follow up, Dracula, one of my favorite quotes done by Dracula is, sometimes the world doesn't need a hero, it needs a villain. The point is, the choice to do what Thanos did wasn't the morally right choice. It was the choice that was right at the time to meet the ends. It was to bring things back to a norm and bring it back to control. Whether or not it's he was right at the end of it, he still made a change, and you can see that in our ecosystem. When people sat at home, they weren't driving around, they weren't in the boats, people were kept in. Our environment, our nature started recovering. Oceans started getting better, rivers started getting better, sky started, pollution started dropping down. That's all proper there. Now, as far as how the economy is, when people were starting to be conscious of each other, that was great. But now people aren't. If you were snapping out the ones that are not open-minded and stuff like that, that makes a difference.
Here comes the evil side.
This is the evil side. This is the evil side. I'll make this jump. If they're making, because the stones, they have the capacity. They have omnipresence. They can read the minds of everybody in the universe and do everything. If he wanted to say, I want to get rid of every bigot or everything, or I want to change the minds, that snap has that power. He could go in and just clear the slate and make everybody redo the universe. So in the fact that he wants to do the snap, I am down for that. I am down for it because if he wants to make the universe a better place, and he believed in equality, he was the ultimate non-bigoted person. He was the most woke character you could ever find in it. He's like, I don't care if man, woman, child, beast, or anything. I will treat you all equal. And you guys
not
don't
equal at all because the snap
Equal
would
evil.
not get rid of him.
Well,
Would the
no,
snap
that's
kill
not
him?
true. That's not true. Because someone actually tweeted me. Sorry, I forget who it was, but he was like, "Look, Iron Man, he was biased in his snap. He chose who he wanted to get rid of. His side, the villains, who he thought were the evil side, the people that were wrong, right?
Exactly.
So in a way, Iron Man's kind of a prick because he's like, you know
Yes,
what?
He was killing the people who were murdering innocent lives. Yes.
Well, sure, but I'm just still. What Thanos did is there was no rhyme or reason to it. He made it completely random, and he put himself in there too. I believe that he didn't spare himself. That's why he was like at the end. He's like,
Was that even mentioned in the movie?
yeah, I do
Nope,
remember reading that.
it was not.
I do remember hearing that. They confirmed
And
that. Yeah, he
also-
was up
Never
for
in
that.
the movie.
Anybody. But the point being, the complete randomness makes it fair. So as awful as it all is, you can't deny the fact, guys, we're overpopulated as a world. Like, it's crazy right now. It is crazy.
No, we're not overpopulated. The
dude,
entire
give it
Earth's
some
population
time.
fits in Texas. We're
No,
not overpopulated.
give it some time.
And-
We
we're
what
not
amount of
overpopulated.
unemployment, and everything else.
The MCU,
we're far from it.
the MCU showed us many worlds that had no one living there. So it makes less sense that Thanos did the snap to control population because we saw several planets with no one or two living beings. So it made zero sense he did that. So, and also I'm
Dude,
with Jody. Superman's the greatest hero. He believes in
Yeah,
hope.
that's right. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
and-
right.
But look,
And-
I gotta say,
Right?
Getting wrecked right now, bro.
And check it out.
this isn't about
We
Superman. It's
dwell-
about, there is no
we
Superman.
Well, this is about Thanos.
Superman.
Thanos and the fans that watch Marvel movies, all of us are guilty of this. We dwell on the evil in the world. And I believe, like Superman and Captain America, that the evil in the world is this big, but makes this much noise. So Thanos is wrong.
And I want to read K-Dots. Thank you for your support there. K-Dots came in just saying if Thanos
Shout
was
out
to
to
Thanos was to permanently control the population, if Thanos want to permanently control the population, snap his fingers and control how many babies each species can have. The problem is that that we have too many babies popping out at times. Yeah, I mean, you could do that, right? It's sort of like, yeah, it's awful, but that's like to China and other countries, like sort of put requirements on how many babies families can have and stuff. So there are other ways you could do crowd control, I guess is what you would call it.
App too, Andy.
But Marcos, thank you for the for that. Oh, I'll check. I didn't get an alert yet. But I was gonna say,
hook up Andy was the
Steven.
Cash App.
Boom, boom, boom. Stephen Lee, yeah, 515. Yo, showing some love. Thank you, man. That is that'll pay for a few of these drinks. So thank you, my man. I
Do me
appreciate
a
it. Couple
favor,
of those.
everyone watching. Hook up Andy with the Cash App because he's getting wrecked tonight. At least the money will make him feel better.
Facts. Me and Lewis already.
Facts!
Me
Well,
and
what
Lewis
I was
came
gonna
out the gate
say,
strong.
now to get my argument in. I don't know if you guys have been out like past few months when everyone was
I
on
have.
quarantine, and then I went out. There was like no one on the road. It was kind of awesome. It's kind of awesome to be able to go around and be like, yeah, man, like there's no lines. People are just like at home. They're not bothering me. We're not filled with traffic all day long. Oh
So
my
you're
God.
gonna kill him? Just
Well,
so you
I'm not
can
going to
get-
do it.
so
I'm
you can
not.
get
I'm
the
not going to
Starbucks?
endorse it. I'm just saying there would be some positives
So
from it.
you
Let's
want to
be
get your
honest.
latte at
Let's be
Starbucks.
honest, Louis.
You want everyone to die.
If there were less people in the world, there'd be more
Sorry, Bubba.
opportunities. We'd have more wealth. The people who would, there'd be less poverty because we could actually share the wealth. If incorrect, we would all come together in tragedy. I mean, come on, it's dark, and I'm not endorsing it, but I'm just saying, if it happened, think of the positives that could actually come from it.
No,
We would have
because
some-
if there were less people, we would not be richer because there's always greed. Greed is what makes it uneven. So if
But-
you snap half the people, there's still going to be a small percent that are
Facts.
greedy, taking
That's right.
away from the people who need
The
it.
1%.
Okay,
No,
let's
correct.
put it this way. We all agree that when Thanos has the glove, he's essentially a god, if not God in the universe, because he can do anything he wants at whim, right? Do we
Yeah.
all agree on this?
Yes.
No,
Yes.
because you're on
So-
the other side.
Well, if an omnipotent force decides to wipe everything out, is it really considered evil because it's a godly force that just made a decision to do it?
Yes, man. Just because you godly don't mean you ain't bad, man. Shoot, heck yeah, man. Galactus is a god. He's a god of destruction. He ain't shit.
But he doesn't do it because he wants this, because it's because he has to. It's a natural force in the universe. He has
right.
no care for it.
Right.
He sees everything less than him because
Yeah.
everything is less than him.
Yeah,
So-
even if you don't have a choice to be evil, it still makes you evil.
But is it evil if it's random? That's my point. I would argue
What
Tony
the
Stark.
freak? What
if
kind of
it's-
question
if
is
it- if it-
that?
Random what? Random
kind of
death?
question?
I told you
is
this
that?
hits me quick. If it's no, but I'm saying he's not. It would be. I think it's more evil when you're like, you know what? I'm going to get rid of all the Republicans. You know, if someone
What
was
the-
like, just,
what
you know
if
what?
I
Right
randomly
now, all the
select a place
Trump.
on the map?
Imagine somebody with the glove right now, like all the Trump supporters, all those racists are gone. That's not how you do it. That would be dangerous because that's not always true. Now you could go and say, all right, I want all the Nazis gone.
Nah, bro.
But Steve, my point is like, it's all random. We're controlling.
So he's not
It's like
right.
it's like
It's
look, come on.
random evil.
It's kind of like what what's his name? Bob Barker's doing on the Price is Right. You know, got to control and neuter your pets, control the
Okay.
pet population. It's the same
There-
thing.
there you go.
I mean,
If
come
it's
on. Have you
random,
seen
it's
how many
worse.
pets are out there? Dogs and cats. You want to just be having more people on the streets, more people who can't afford to pay the rent to go do anything. It's if we at some point it's gonna become a problem if we don't start doing something.
Yeah, in a
Would it be
1,000
better
years.
if you just snapped out and said half of you are neutered? Like you say, half of everybody is just neutered. And
Yeah.
Like, is that better than just saying I might be like, no, just kill me, bro.
every stat right now is showing that people are reproducing less in this country particularly. So no, Thanos is wrong. And if it's random people, what if he randomly kills
All right.
all the good people?
All right, but somebody made a good point in the chat. Jody,
Yeah.
now pause the fight. If there's one group you could snap away, if there's one group you could snap away without any judgment, without any hate, without any like the purge, like everyone you get one group to purge away. Who would you pick?
The group that demonetized Nuke the Fridge. Free the fridge. Thanos snap, baby.
Free the fridge. Yeah, there we go. Free the fridge. Them people.
All those the YouTube elitists.
Are we
Sure.
snapping a fandom? We gonna snap a fandom? We all got to pick one.
Pick a fandom. Oh, I know who. I know.
fandom?
I know who we're all picking.
That Snyder
Are you
cult is out of there.
Bam! There you go.
I'll try to do it with 3 stones. I won't even try to get the 6. Is it working? Can I do it yet? God damn. Freak, where's these stones at?
I wouldn't mind getting rid of some of the Star Wars fans. They're like, Kathleen Kennedy, oh my God,
they're
enough.
next. They're next.
Oh
they're,
my
they're,
God,
they're next on the
enough.
list.
Get over it.
They're next on the list.
Boom. We got rid of them. What other ones did we get out? I mean, there are some diehard
Pop
Marvel
culture?
losers too. So it's cult. It's the Snyder cult for the ones who are sending us death threats. We're sending them out
F it,
first.
I'll be real here because
Do it.
Jody has inspired me to be real. Not
What's
all
up?
of them.
Uh-oh.
Cosplayer cults. They are
Hey,
there.
there
There's
it
people
is.
that are
Oh,
obsessed
see?
with cosplay that need to
So-
freaking relax.
And are not equal with their sharing.
I
of
love
pictures and
I
shit.
love that
Yeah.
Jody and Lewis went straight to the Snyder cult before racists or before, you know. You're like, yeah, get rid of
man,
those
you know,
people.
You could convert a racist. I have better luck at converting a man who was born to hate black people, and I could make him love black people. I could have better luck doing that than converting a Snyder cultist.
Yeah, we did it to a Don.
Bro.
All right, chat. You can do it anonymously. I won't call you out. All right. So we have, a lot of people are suggesting racist. That's a good one. But that term is being used pretty liberally right now. You know, anybody who's ever done anything wrong is suddenly a racist. So I'd argue that's a trickery.
Well,
now,
I would say the ones
Nazis. Like I want like
accusing-
Nazis, white supremacists. Those get them out. You know what I mean? Like
Hey,
make sure it's
just
hardcore.
Before we could just make sure we won, right? I just want to make sure.
Dude,
Me and Andy,
Yeah,
why do you
chat,
think
who won?
Lewis got that?
Chat,
Jody,
who won?
why do you think he's
Team
changing the
Jody or
topic?
Team
Yeah,
Andy?
he
We
tried to
won.
change the topic on his Lewis.
Yeah, you
Freak
can
that.
change the topic. All right, thank you.
I'm
Next
getting too
fight.
drunk. I'm realizing to talk about
Duh,
which groups I want to snap out. Who would you? MCU cult got to go. Yeah, see, there is an MCU cult that I would say. I saw someone remove the woke people.
Yeah,
okay.
that's the fanboys. I call them fanboys.
There we go. I'm seeing who else people fans of the prequels. Anime fans.
that's
Oh
a
man,
mess up.
anime fans are gone. Don, you're gone.
How dare they? Anime is the life and blood of your franchises. And you know,
I got to see a couple people suggesting they'd snap out
that was a
Film
good
Gob.
one. That was
Kim
a good one.
Jong Un. I love Film Gob and Kim Jong Un are back to
Back to back.
Jesus.
This, hey, makes perfect sense. You know what? Kim Jong Un could live before the other one.
I
So
don't
let's
support
get the
murdering
gob
any
out of there.
SJWs.
Pedophiles.
There you
All right,
go.
We can all agree on that
I
one.
agree.
I don't think anybody would
That's
disagree with that.
get them gone.
Yeah. Out of there. Snapped. Snap Credit Bureau.
Kathleen Kennedy's getting snapped apparently by this. This is a brutal bunch.
Feminazis. They could go
all
to.
the Southerners. All of Steve Harvey. Really? Jeez. Film
The
nuts.
person who
feminazis.
gave me the smog check ticket the other day.
She, you got a smog ticket?
Yeah, and I'm in
how
the
do you
middle
get
of
a-
fixing my car
Oh my God.
How do you get
That's
a smog
stupid.
check ticket?
Oh my
because
God.
it didn't pass, so I'm fixing my car. I parked it. I got a ticket. For that, they're real fast, right?
Dang.
Damn is right. Chris, thank you for the super chat,
Jones.
Chris. I was just
Thanks,
thinking
bro.
about the y'all, man. Jody Damas has me shook. Spent the last weekend getting wrecked by The Last of Us 2. Watched Cody speak video last night. How did he know I'd feel to check the Cash App? Oh, check the Cash App. For you or me?
For you. Hey, bro, Chris, that's what is it? That's what we do out here, bro. That video was there before the game came out. They all was aware. They all knew.
I didn't get it. I think it's on yours or somebody else's. I didn't get a Cash App from him.
It's not on mine either. I'm checking out.
I didn't
too,
check.
so,
Well, I'll check again. I didn't
It's
see
coming. Yeah, it's coming.
It might be slow.
watch Jody post
I haven't played that,
last
but
night.
anyway, so I'm wrapping up this first part
Thanks,
of the show.
Chris.
Thank you, Chris. I'm going to continue, but just wrapping up the snap. It sounds like you guys fine. You guys can have the win. I don't care. It's not right to do a genocide.
Now you
But
don't care.
Can we
Lewis, we got
agree?
him.
Can you agree though? Tony Stark is also a villain. I mean, did he really just get rid of Thanos as bad guys though? That's all he's
He
like,
only took out Thanos and his henchmen.
he took
Yeah,
out the
but
army there. What if those were just some of those
no.
henchmen were just like, I just needed the benefits.
They were creatures. They weren't people. They were just
Jody,
monsters.
what if they had families at home and they're just like Thanos is making them do it?
They don't have
fall
souls.
for it,
so
Jody.
it's
Like
okay.
stormtroopers.
They
How do
don't
you know?
have
You just did
souls,
genocide
so
to
it's
all
okay.
those soldiers. Sometimes soldiers are just following the rules. And
If they
when
don't have a
World War
soul
II
and a
happened, a lot of those
heartbeat,
soldiers dropped their
They
helmets and
don't-
were
they're
like,
not alive.
I don't want to
They're
be
not
here.
alive. They're not. They don't have souls.
You
So
did a
it's okay.
genocide
Here's
to a bunch of aliens that might have been innocent. They might have been under mind control. We don't know.
That's true.
And you just wiped them all out because they were just with him. What if he was forcing them to be there, Jody? That's all I'm saying. Iron Man then he murdered innocent people potentially. Didn't even think
Well,
about
you
it.
look at it this way, he potentially could have done worse damage than what Thanos ever did because Thanos and all his army came from the past.
They're pivoting. They're pivoting, Jody.
And-
Look out.
Yeah, I think we won.
Back-
Good job.
And I
Pivoting.
know
Up,
this-
backtrack.
he
Done, I'm
did
taking
them
that
all.
way.
They're
He
not
was in the
even
back of the
people.
past.
They are not people. They are creatures from the.
Whoa,
Black
whoa,
Lagoon.
whoa,
They're
whoa,
creatures
whoa!
that
They're not
influence
people,
the entire
Jody.
In the words
universe
of
and
How
Andy
galaxy.
dare
Signor.
you? They're
In
not
the
people.
words of Andy
They had
Signor, what does
abilities.
Superman have to do with this?
Oh my God! They're not people. Oh, I'm just that is. How do you know that? So when aliens come, we're not going to treat them equally? Come on, that's not fair. Just because they're from a different world, galaxy, or solar system, that
Dude,
doesn't
they're
mean
trying
it
to
should
wipe
be.
out people. What are you
No,
talking-
they're
what are you
being
talking
led
about,
by.
Fred?
Okay, so are you saying that in wars, soldiers are always following their leaders, or they just
Plead
sort
the
of
fifth.
they have to do that sometimes?
Invoke your right to remain silent. We already won, Lewis.
All right.
Sometimes those soldiers are just doing it
What's
because
the
they're
next-
they have to.
what's
They're
it-
told like, oh, I got this is what my
Mr.
country's
Signor,
telling me to
what's
do.
that next topic you want to bring up? 'Cause
All right, I'm clipping this
topic.
here. That was if Thanos was right for the new Nerd Wars. God,
pretty easy, Jody.
See what you
Easy
miss
win.
here on Drunken. We got to Jody. At some point, let's do a. Do you drink?
Do I?
no,
drink?
he doesn't.
You don't
Do I
drink, right?
Have you seen my streams where I almost down to 12-pack?
That's what I
Motherfucker,
thought.
do
So
I drink?
I haven't seen you do it. No, I haven't seen you drink. I gotta
What
watch
the
it.
Freak, I've been
Hey.
drunk my last.
I want to
Friday
do a
nights.
drunken. We're doing a drunken stream with Jody, and all of you are about
Hey,
welcome
Andy,
back.
you
We're
should
doing
check
that.
out
We're doing a
Jody's
drunken.
Corner and
Sky
sub there.
blue.
Become a subscribe, stay along. I got some super chats we get through, but I'm clipping this. You got to tune in, Nerd Wars. It's always crazy Thursdays
Next
and
clip,
Tuesdays.
Andy has to drink the whole
But,
cup.
all right, I will. Next clip. So stay tuned.
Peace
You might
out,
see it.
y'all.
Or be a member because some of these might go members only. So that's how you got to join. Go support Jody's Corner, Nerd Report, Nerd Tots for Adon. If you're watching
Somebody
live,
saying
stick
Adon or
around. We're
Transformer?
not leaving, but I'm clipping this for YouTube. Bye for now, people watching later. Bye.